And just like that, we are live. It's Monday night, and
we're not outside.
We're not outside. This literally, my God, if you could just pick, we really are having a Monday. Like last week was the Mondayest of the Mondays.
This little thing needs to be thrown across the room and broken because it will not pair, and this is the reason why we're not outside. This one little thing.
Yeah. So we had everything set up. I got home from work. We had everything set up outside, and we were trying to pair the mics.
Well, they should have been paired.
Yeah, the mics have always been paired. They have not been paired. So we tried to start our stream, and our mics won't pair with the little. What was that?
I don't know. Something with the dog. Just go.
Sorry.
Jade? It's not a good day.
It is not. It has been not a good day, but that's what happened. So we're not outside.
This is $300 in the trash right now until we can figure out how to get this to work.
Well, you're being a little dramatic. A little dramatic. It's gonna work. We'll figure it out, and it's gonna happen after the stream. So let's just pour some whiskey. So we're gonna just pour some whiskey. We're gonna drink some whiskey, and eventually we will redo this stream.
Yeah.
It's just not gonna happen like we expected it to. Which sometimes when life hands you lemons, you
I'm
drink
going high
lemonade.
proof.
Well, I'm not gonna start off with
how this is. I'm going high proof.
Can you give me some of that John J. Bowman?
Yeah. I'm just going right to the 130. What is that? 138. 137. So
anyhow, we hope you guys are having a good Monday. We're so sorry that this is not what you guys expected. We expected to do a really fun stream tonight, which we're still going to have fun. We're still going to have fun. We're still going to drink whiskey. We do not really have a plan. So if you guys have any questions for us, you want to know, ask us anything. That's going to be the theme. Plan. No, that's going to be the theme of this stream called Ask Us Anything. You know how they do those Ask Me Anything things?
Start going through chat.
I will go through chat after I take a sip, after you stop being so grouchy.
That thing's pissing me off.
I know. Look, it is really frustrating that we have these mics and we have them prepared to work and they just weren't working. So that's why we're inside. So if you guys were here for the patio stream, which we so wanted to do, and well, that sucks. It just didn't happen. Sometimes life happens. You just got to roll with the punches. So, yeah. Cheers. Cheers. Things are going to get better from here.
You were just talking really loud. Like in my ear, you're talking loud.
Okay, sorry. Sorry for talking.
I didn't say talking. I said talking loud.
I'm just talking. All right, so let's say hello to some people. And then we're going to just drink some whiskey, talk about what we're drinking lately, hang out. Just who knows what will come up. So we'll talk. And eventually, we have all these really good cigar whiskeys that we're going to drink with cigars. We just didn't get a chance to tonight because of this issue. So we can't smoke cigars in our basement. But it's the perfect night outside.
Let's continue. Let's not dwell on it anymore and just continue on with this. Otherwise, we're not going to get to any chats.
No grouchiness.
Oh, come on.
Anyhow, we love you guys. We appreciate you. And thank you so much for being here. Going to have a good time still. Mike, who we also had samples with for the stream tonight, says, cheers. I'm joining in with you in my backyard, smoking a Monte Cristo 1935 anniversary, drinking Joseph Magnus cigar blend.
Had some cigar blend this past weekend.
We did go to a cigar event this weekend.
Yes,
it was really fun. Havana night. It was awesome. At our local shop. Baba Yaga is in the house. What's up? Jamie H. Bob Glass, who also sent us a sample for the stream. We'll do it another night.
Yep.
Taste and sensibility. I like bourbon a lot. Patrick Littledew, how you doing? We got Roman in the house. Brad Schinkel in the house. Aaron says, cheers. Not many cigar blends available near me in Oregon, but hopefully the Penelope cigar blend drops soon. That's one we did.
I want to try that.
Maybe by the time we actually get to do this stream, we'll get a Penelope cigar blend.
The hope is next weekend. Or next week.
Yeah, so yes.
The hope is
hopefully
we get this
next Monday
thing figured out.
Yeah.
We were trying to get all this stuff figured out for the past hour and it just was not working. So
we actually started early to try to figure it out and it didn't. And then of course we were 5 minutes late for the stream. It looks like they're running late. Mm-hmm. Understatement of the century. That was the latest we've ever been to for a stream. A little old-fashioned in the house. Alec S. Cheers, y'all. Just got home after a long Monday. Time for some sort of barrel-proof whiskey.
I'm drinking barrel-proof now.
I'm not. What are you drinking?
I'm drinking our Jack Rye.
Jack Rye?
Yeah.
And I'm drinking...
It doesn't have our sticker.
Oh, I'm drinking a little John J. Bowman single barrel that was on the table.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm just going to grab whatever's on the table.
Do we want to talk about this?
Oh, what is that? Oh yeah, I mean we did talk about it.
I know, but we have some somewhat more information, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll move
Continue
these
on
to the
going through
side.
this and then
We'll talk about something. When life hand you lemons, you drink bourbon. Ain't that the truth?
Or rye.
Or rye, but you drink whiskey. I don't smoke, but I'll dip into my Joseph Magnus cigar blend, batch 50. Delicious. What were you going to smoke?
So I was going to smoke a Tatuaje pork tenderloin.
And I was going to smoke a polpetta.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's a polpetta, but room 9.
So I'll save the tenderloin. Granted, I have like 20 of them left or so. I'll smoke one of those next week.
Next week, I'll probably have a Johnny Tobacco nut or maybe an Oliva of some sort or something that I find in there. Maybe, something like that. I like a fine stick and a high proof bourbon. Enough said. Jeff, that's a great statement right there.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Wack, we got Jeff's back to back. Hello again, whiskey friends. Hello to you. Jack Daniel's single barrel proof is a good choice. Thinking I'm going to start with that too. What's up, Bill and Dara? What's up, Henry? Sorry you're missing us on the patio tonight.
But we're here.
We're still here. We're still live. We're doing this. Also, by the way, I know that we've been putting out a new video series the last 2 weeks, and we just recorded 4 more videos.
Three
more videos that are going to be going up. And it's our new Bourbon and BS series where we basically drink whiskey and BS about things that really grind our gears or anything really, things to debate. Like this week we did
wireless microphones.
Traumatic much? No. This week we talked about tipping and how like it seems like everywhere really requires a tip nowadays, which is so annoying. Like before you know it, you're gonna go get your oil changed and they're gonna be like, "Do you want a tip on your regular service fee?" No. No, I don't. So if you guys are liking that Bourbon and BS series, please let us know. Please comment on it, like on it. We're not getting as many views.
Getting a lot of comments on them.
A lot of comments, which we really appreciate. So if you guys haven't checked it out, please check it out. We are still doing videos.
Yep.
So we also did the 1910 versus 1910 extra old aged video last week, the blind. That's up. So we've got some good content up right now if you guys haven't checked it out. Let's see here. Cheers, everyone. Just got back from dinner. Ooh, nice. What did you eat? We got to get some dinner.
Yes, we do.
Chick-fil-A. Cheers, y'all. Just opened straight out of Slop Hill.
So this is.
Do you like it? Let us know. Speaking of a pick, I mean, this is a good segue. He's drinking one of our picks.
Yeah, I guess we can talk about that.
We've got 2 things. Oh, there's 2 things.
Yeah, there's 2, I guess. There's this one. This is the Evernorth pick that we did when we were up there for Pours and Pars. Green River Bourbon. We don't know the proof yet or the yield yet, but we know it's being bottled on Thursday, so we should hopefully have more information then.
Next Monday, we'll have information for you because we'll know how many bottles there's going to be. We'll know the proof, which we know it's over 130.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was like mid 130s, if I remember right. And this one, our guess is this will be available in the next month. Yeah,
it'll definitely be probably the next 3 weeks.
Within the next month.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah. And it will be on our Patreon. So that will be dropping. And then also right now still available to Barrel King Gold members. If you guys haven't checked this out, this is the Mile Rye Club. This is my blend that I did with Sydney. So it's our collaboration blend. This is an absolutely fantastic bottle. So if you're curious about becoming a Barrel King Gold member, we've talked about it before. I put the link in the description of this video, and then my tasting notes are actually in the video from Sunday. The tipping video, you can go see my tasting notes on this bottle, but there's still some available to gold members.
Yep.
And gold membership is awesome.
This goes with the cigar too. I was drinking this Saturday night with a cigar. Like we put a good dent in this bottle already.
Yeah, and a lot of that comes from me.
We were sharing it with people too.
This is a really punchy rye. It's absolutely delicious. It's got 95.5 MGP rye in it. It has a tiny bit of 17-year light whiskey and then another little tiny bit of bourbon finished in Weller antique barrels. So those are the smallest parts of the blend, but that just really brought it together. Has a lot of spice, a lot of deliciousness, and I love it. So if you guys want that, check it out. And then we also are doing something else.
There's a super secret thing that might be happening this weekend.
With someone else that's also super secret, but it's our good pal. So stay tuned to that because
it's a maybe. We don't know what's going to happen. So
right, there's always a chance we can Try barrels. We don't like them.
I didn't even say what it was.
But
you just went at what it was.
I'm just saying.
I was implying things. You went out and said what it was.
Well, I didn't even say anything. That's what I'm saying.
You said a word that started with a B and ended with an arrows.
Oh, well, we're moving on from that word. So no matter what, there's a lot of really, really exciting stuff happening on our channel.
So since you said that, there could be another pick coming sometime within the next couple months as well.
Wow, you really saying stuff.
You said barrels.
So. I wasn't going to say anything else.
There could be.
There could be, but there's a chance probably not. But
it just depends.
It just depends. But yeah, again, like I said, there's a lot of really exciting stuff happening on our channel, and we're out and about doing things. We're meeting new people. If you guys are in the Denver area, there's a really cool new place that just opened up called Opry's Governor's Park, and it's kind of downtown Denver. But we got to go check it out this weekend, and they now kind of like brought the mountains to the city. So like 2 breweries and 1 distillery from the mountains have a place, like a craft beverage hall. So they have food, cocktails, they have Breckenridge whiskey, they have Storm Peak Brewing Company, they have Broken Compass Brewing. So a lot of really cool stuff going on. Here, I can catch up now. All right. So now I could send y'all a Robusto batch that just dropped in Arkansas.
Robusto batch.
A Robu, like a...
I assume it's like a cigar batch. Robusto being the cigar size.
Interesting. JD Rye with a Liga Privada 9. Great
Liga
combo.
9s are good.
I love the Liga 9s.
I haven't had one in a while.
I love those, and I love the Papas Fritas, because that's by Liga too, right? Mm-hmm. I love the Papas Fritas. Bourbon and Beards. Man, that is a great channel name. Or a great name.
Hot take.
Tipping is BS.
On some things, yes.
On some things. I'm perfectly fine. We've talked about this in the video, but we're like perfectly fine and happy to tip for a place you sit down and you get served food.
If you're providing a service.
If you're providing a service. Now, here was one thing that got brought up in this video that we did that I'm still like mind boggled about. I don't know how I even thought of this, but if you guys are willing to tip a bartender that poured you a drink, I'm going to drink some of that, but you're not willing to tip your barista, or are you willing to tip your barista? So basically, like Bill and I were talking about this, it's like, we're literally going to our coffee shop, we're ordering our coffee, and then we pour our coffee by ourselves. Like they have a go fill your cup up. And I still feel this guilt trip to put the tip whenever they flip the iPad screen around. So I put the $1 tip or $2 tip or whatever it is. It's stupid. So I do that because I feel guilty and I want to give them money, I guess. But
so you're giving away the whole video.
No, that's not that's literally a tiny little section of the video. It's a little tiny section of the video. But also you said, I'm not tipping somebody who's literally, I have to go fill my own cup, which I agree with you. But then we kind of started talking about it. And then we came up with this whole, holy crap. Like you won't tip a barista, but you'll tip a bartender to pour your drink at the bar. And it's kind of the same idea.
Clarifying words. I didn't say bartender. I said beer tender at a brewery.
Oh, yeah.
Different things. Bartenders are usually making cocktails. But then a cocktail is very similar to making a latte or something like that.
Yeah.
So, yes.
So at the end of the day, it's literally the same thing.
Yep.
It's crazy to think about. I think the BS videos are fun. Thank you. We have fun making them.
Yeah, we have fun making them.
That's why we like it so much. It's like, it's fun, and you guys get to know us a little bit better, because usually in those conversations, it comes up like our life or how we were raised or whatever.
It's different content, too.
Yeah. I don't think I've seen anything like it on another channel.
Maybe, but it's just different content. We have fun doing it.
Any chance you'll be in Missouri July 12 weekend?
No.
Later in July, likely. But...
yeah, more than likely later in July.
Mm-hmm. New to whiskey sipping and have tried Eagle Rare once for a friend, but can't find a bottle around where I live.
Eagle Rare is delicious.
Yeah, we just finished a bottle of Eagle Rare.
Bottle last night.
It's really, really good. Yep. I love Eagle Rare. I love Eagle Rare. And I'm like, what else do you like to drink in whiskey? Because maybe we could suggest some other things too, since you're new to whiskey. And welcome to our channel.
I think Knob Creek 9, just regular Knob Creek, 100 proof.
Oh, well, I think like if you can find a John J. Bowman single barrel.
Good luck. Like you can find Knob Creek 9.
I mean, but that's got a nuttier profile.
Yeah, it's just
I think
I like it.
A Heaven Hill Bottle and Bond or a Henry McKenna, that's really easy. Less
Those are
nutty.
gonna be harder to find and more expensive.
$50.
Yeah, mine. What I said is like $20 to $30.
Well, Eagle Rare is like $50.
Should be 40.
It should be
12 is supposed to be 50.
Yeah, I know. That's not going to happen. Oh, I do want that bottle, though. It's sweet, delicious. Doesn't feel like 137 proof. We agree.
Yeah,
we
just
totally
drinking
agree.
that right off the bat right there, and I hadn't had anything. It did not taste 137.
Matt of the Living Dead, sipping on some JDS, right, and smoking an enriched white owl.
What is an enriched white owl?
That sounds very interesting. Oh. Tipping connects. A substitute masseuse at my local Chinese massage spa shook me down for more tips. What?
I'm just on to the next.
Bourbon and cigars, an expensive hobby. You have to pay to play.
Yeah, you definitely do.
That's true.
I spent way too much money lately on cigars. Like, what did I spend? I bought a new lighter and a box of cigars on Saturday. And that was like $200 for that. They were what I call lawn mowing cigars, but they're really good. And I bought the pork tenderloins when I was up at Pours and Pars up at the Midland Tobacco Shop.
When you just said pork tenderloin, it just reminded me of something.
We have some in the freezer?
No.
Oh.
No, it reminds me of bacon and bourbon. And guess what that reminds me of?
You're just full of ads today, aren't you?
It's not an ad. It's not an ad. It's literally just another thing we're going to be at. So if you guys are in Colorado or you're wanting to come to Colorado in a few weeks for a Bacon and Bourbon Fest, we're going to the Keystone Bacon and Bourbon Fest. It's going to be a great time. They got bands. They got bacon. They got whiskey. They got food. All kinds of stuff. There's like literally so much bacon that's going to be at this festival.
Yeah.
I'm excited because I just discovered that I might actually like bacon.
You're just wrong for not liking it before.
Look, I've always thought that bacon was kind of overrated, but over the last few months, I've suddenly realized that bacon is actually pretty good as long as it's crunchy enough and not too salty. And if it comes in like a Bloody Mary, that would be really good. If it's coated in chocolate, that would be really good. If it's dipped in maple syrup, that would probably be pretty good too. I'm just saying, there's a lot of ways to eat bacon that I never realized that I would like it, but I just really like crunchy bacon. In fact, I might like it kind of burnt. We had bacon yesterday on our steak.
We had a bacon wrap filet over a campfire yesterday.
We had a campfire last night. It was so much fun. It was literally so fun. For most things here in Washington State, everyone gets paid a livable wage. Barista here gets paid $18 an hour.
I think they do here in Denver too. Denver minimum wage is really high as well.
So whenever I was even waitressing, and this has been in the last 5 years, when we were first dating, I was still waitressing on the side. And this is what's crazy. I was making $10.50 an hour plus tips, which I think that's insanely high because most of my waitressing career, like all through high school and all through college, I was making $2.13 per hour. $2.13 per hour plus tips. But if I made too much in tips, then I didn't get a paycheck. Most of the time I got a $0 paycheck as a waitress. Like it would just be tips. So anyhow, what's up, Roman? How you doing? Bought cigars in a shop, and when they rang it up, the card machine asked if I wanted to tip. For ringing up my cigar, I don't think so.
I got one around this is cigar shops and distilleries or cigar shops that also sell bottles of whiskey.
Oh.
So if you're at their bar, let's just say a cigar shop that sells cigars and bottles of whiskey, because this is an extreme example. You're in there, you're smoking a cigar, you're getting some pours of whiskey or beer or whatever, and then they have single barrel picks, and then you buy a single barrel pick from there. And then you ring up, and it's, let's just say your tab's $200 by the time you're at the end of that. What do you tip on there? Do you tip just on the bartender service? Do you tip on the bartender service and cigars? Do you because then it gets rung up on the same thing? Because there's distilleries around that are the same thing all over Denver that if you're sitting there at their bar drinking and buy a bottle, then it gets added on your tab. And then it's like, no, I'm not tipping on that bottle.
I think this is how I see it. So for your example is a good example because this has happened to us a lot of times. Sometimes
I'll do a separate. I'll cash out and then I'll buy the bottle.
But we have in the past been known to tip on the bottle and the cocktails that we ordered or whatever.
That's because we were drinking.
But also, I think like if it's actually like a place you really want to support or people you really want to support, you're fine with doing that. Like you're fine with like, oh darn, I like tipped extra or whatever. That's fine. They deserve the extra tip. But I think it's kind of a tricky way to get into it, you know.
Oh, it is.
It's really tricky.
It is for sure.
What's up, Justin Van D? Cheers. Oh, one thing I don't like that we didn't point out in the video that we should have is whenever there's an automatic tip on your bill. So
there's nothing you can do about that besides not go to that place. So
well, I think a lot of times though, like after COVID, a lot of places went to that automatic gratuity where it's like no matter what, it's 20%, which I think is fair for a waitress because most of the time you get stiffed, but it also limits the waitress on making a bigger tip.
Do you get stiffed a lot of times?
Oh, yes.
Okay. I never served, so I worked in a kitchen. So
I was a great waitress, and I'm not saying this to like toot my own horn, but I was
toot.
I love people, and I loved interacting with people. I loved upselling. I was very like, it took a lot of initiative to make sure people were getting what they want before they had to ask for it, right? That's the biggest key in a waitressing is expect what or give them what they don't expect faster than they expect it. Yep. And that's just service, you know? And like if they only put the limit of 20% tip, then whenever I want a bigger tip, that would suck. Like, I don't know. But also on the other end of the spectrum is like people who won't tip, you get the tip. It's just their tipping is just crazy. It's crazy. I like the grape note from Eagle Rare. I like that too. It's really nice. Like you'll get that in a lot of Buffalo Trace products and some turkey products, mostly like cherry grape-ish.
Of the regular stuff from Buffalo Trace, I actually think I probably like Eagle Rare the most. Even over Stag, probably over E.H. Taylor Small Batch.
Just so consistently good. Like no matter what, you're gonna go to it. It could be more of a go-to pour, something you can drink whenever you just want to warm up pour, something you can drink at the end of the night.
Eagle Rares and E.H. Taylor Small Batches, they're consistent. Stags are not consistent. We've had some that are just like, eh.
They're not as good as they used to be either.
Yeah. So yeah.
Or at least
I think Eagle Rare's probably my favorite of the core line.
Buffalo Trace single barrels are really good.
I'm not going into single barrels. I said of the core line of stuff.
No, I'm just saying like for like the low
Eagle Rare single barrels.
Those are great too, but I'm saying like though for the $25 bottle of Buffalo Trace single barrel, like those are some of the best that you can get. Like that one that we had tastes literally like caramel apple, like and it tastes like an apple pie. I love that one. I will never forget that taste. Got to go with Rare Breed. Heck yeah. Love Eagle Rare. Can't wait for Eagle Rare 12. Me too. We might never see it.
Probably never see
in like 5 years, maybe. Buffalo Trace. And
the big thing is we're not hunting as hard as we used to.
That's true. Maple bacon glazed donut from Hertz. Oh yeah,
Hertz has some good donuts.
Hertz does have good donuts. That Whiskey Donuts Fest, we got to try some really good donuts.
Yeah.
My favorite was the creme brulee bourbon creme brulee donut. Yeah. From Whiskey House. Yep. They have one in Thornton. It's so delicious.
Sorry, Mike's thing. I know he's talking to somebody. Click on Mike. There you go.
Okay. Well.
Yes, the watches. I've been looking at them nonstop. I haven't pulled the trigger on them, and I know what you're talking about.
Because we're gonna have to win the lottery.
Yeah. I was actually at a shop. Was it Saturday? Saturday. They had all kinds of Rolexes there and everything, but none of them were available, and it's a 1 to 2 year wait. And then I was looking at Tudors and all kinds of other stuff. So, yeah, I just haven't pulled the trigger on it yet.
If you guys know of any really good places to find women's dress clothes, shout out to your girl. I need some help. I got to find some new business attire because I got to start going out a lot and meeting people and having business meetings, and I'm gonna need some new like work clothes.
I love this bottle.
I know this is such a good bottle.
I always forget about this bottle.
No, I always grab this bottle because this was. Remember in that blind, it won.
You know what you were this season? You were a new loser.
I was Indiana.
You were a new loser.
I was a new loser. That's why I love this bottle so much. This is such a good rye, though.
Yeah.
Like Matt picks just great stuff. I love Matt. Make pig candy when I smoke briskets and sip something spicy. Oh, like burnt ends.
I do some candied bacon every once in a while. It's been a while, actually.
Oh, you never made it when I knew you.
I used to do it for Thanksgiving every year. I was telling you about that the other day.
You know what I think would be good? Candy bacon over sweet potatoes mashed. like mashed sweet potatoes, and you glaze the bacon and the candy bacon over it.
No, you just eat the candy bacon.
No, but you could put it over sweet potatoes. How good would that be? The crunch with the soft.
Just the candy bacon.
Welcome to our new channel where we discover new recipes of food each week. $18 is not a livable wage in London. No. LA is so expensive. Beef chuck roast, burnt ends, and over greater than pork burnt ends. Too much fat, agree?
There's a lot of fat in like pork. I love pork belly though. Did I see someone say
burnt some bacon cooking?
Or it was just made me think of it as this comment here. I want to beef ribs. What is it? Post Oak on Saturday? Is it Saturdays they do beef ribs?
Yeah.
We need to go over there at some point.
We can't
barbecue. This Saturday, but
I want barbecue so bad. I love barbecue. Actually, yesterday, so I like sauce. I really like sauce, and sauce is like a big deal to me, but I have to have spicy sauce. And yesterday we went to the meat shop, and they had a blueberry habanero barbecue sauce, which is like one of my favorite flavors ever. Of like, there's a place called Seasoned Swine here in Golden, and it is so freaking good. And they have this blueberry habanero sauce that I love, and so I was hoping this would taste like it, because there's nothing better than that, like spicy sweet, and then add in your dill pickles. Oh baby,
she says.
On a sandwich, like a pulled pork sandwich. Love it. Just tip on service. Yeah.
TV Yankee fan. There you go.
Bill, I just bought $400 at Still Austin, which included bar tab and the bottles. I accidentally tipped on both.
Yep. They get you for that. And it's just, you don't realize it until later. It's like, shit, I just tipped on both of them. I tipped on a $400 bottle or whatever it was. Like, why did I just do that?
Oh my gosh. Wait until you get asked to pay at the pump at gas stations.
Didn't someone have a comment in the video saying, wait until they add tip to the Walmart self-checkout?
Yes.
I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah, I would like to tip myself for doing this. Your job. Okay, Chris. Yes.
Food and drinks if they're bringing
food and drinks, not your simulator cost. Yep. Yeah. So if you go to the local drive, you tip on your food and drinks, and then that's it. Or Topgolf, you tip on your food and drinks, not your.
But what about Chris's house?
If we go to Chris's house, we bring him whiskey. We bring him snacks. Finally, Friday night, hopefully the rain will be gone and we can have a fire together. That would be awesome. If the drinks great and the server was attentive, throw him a bone for sure. Us customers can be assholes. That's so true. 100% agree. Yep. I knew what you meant, Michael. What's up, Brad? Cheers with some hellish. It's a hellish experience.
All right. Real quick. So if you're in and you haven't heard the whole rant, we're not streaming on a patio smoking cigars, if you can't tell, because our microphone was giving us issues and we're not dealing with it. So down here, hopefully we'll have it fixed and do it next week.
Yeah,
so I just want to say that.
If you guys are just getting here and you're wondering,
repeat exactly what I just said?
No, I'm just gonna say we couldn't pair our microphones, which actually really sucked. We literally spent an hour trying to set up this stream outside, and for some reason our Rode mics would not pair with each other.
Yep.
And you can't plug in our boom mic.
So you did repeat everything I just said.
No.
Except you took a lot longer to say it.
No, but I was just saying, like, our boom mic that we use.
Because our boom mic has a 3.5 millimeter jack, and the camera we're trying to use outside does not have that. So
yeah, but it wouldn't go into my computer. I just thought it was headphones. Anyway, Katie, what's up? Oh my gosh. Speaking of Katie, she's amazing, and so is Ethan. And if you guys have not checked out Drifting Dreams Coffee, do it, because we love Drifting Dreams Coffee. And this is not an ad. We just love it, and we buy it, and it's good. What's up, Harold? How you doing? I'm noticing here that Eagle Rare and E.H. Taylor Small Batch are more available and not flying off the shelves. I wouldn't say they are shelf stable, but they're getting close. I know that's not ever.
We pulled up to a store Friday. Yeah, Friday. I walked in while she was looking at some Ascot Award stuff, and they had Eagle Rare sitting on the shelf.
We didn't win Best Single Barrel of the year for Ascots, but we did.
We got a double platinum.
We got a double platinum, and we finished best in group.
I don't know. Just double platinum. You're done.
We got a double platinum. That's fine. What's up, Clayton? I'm a few weeks late, but I'm finally here to say that Koi Hillish is a banger.
Yeah.
Poured it for a friend who doesn't like Jack, and he loved it too.
It
Oh, that's awesome. It is off profile from normal Jack.
A little bit of that here once I finish this.
It's so good.
I wish these had the sticker on them though.
I know. Dang it.
We don't have stickers on these. We got bottles over there that have stickers on them.
But Clayton, so glad you liked it, and thank you so much for picking it up and supporting us. We appreciate you. How hard is Eagle Rare 12 going to be to find? Hard.
I think it's going to be hard, at least for the first 6 months of the year, in my opinion.
Is it supposed to be a shelfer like Eagle Rare? Eagle Rare?
I don't know that aspect. I mean, if they're $50, how much do you think they're going to go on secondary? Because I'm thinking of
200.
You think so?
No, 450.
I'm thinking of like the new Old Fitz 7 at $60.
And how much is it on secondary? 200.
When I first came out, they were like 150. Then they went up to like 220, and I think they're like 150 to 200, somewhere in that range now.
So I think Eagle Rare 12 is going to be 300 plus on secondary.
Retail's cheaper,
but
it's almost twice the age.
And also it's going to be harder to find
and less proof. And
here's the thing about the Old Fitz. The Old Fitz is told by everyone that it's going to be a shelfer.
But people are treating it like it's not.
But I'm saying though, the Old Fitz, everybody should know it's going to be a shelfer. I don't know that the Eagle Rare is going to be, so that adds to the rarity and less availability of it. So therefore, secondary goes up. I don't know. I'm just saying. I think 300. 300. What's up, Katie? Oh wait, I just said what's up to you a minute ago. I was just reading your comment. Just wanted to pop in and say, hey, quick couple of airport runs, so we'll catch the replay. Have a good time. Have a good night. Have a safe flight. I'm in the same boat as you, sister. No idea where to buy nice clothes. Seriously, like it is so hard to find. Well,
I just wear a lot of Into the AM and Fresh Clean tees. That's basically my.
But
thing.
Same. But also, business clothes. I've been wearing the same business clothes for like 10 years. I wore it all through TV, everything. And a lot of my stuff was hand-me-downs from my friends who worked in TV too. And we would share clothes because we were the same size. But the problem is I'm 5'2", so I need petite section. But I want petite that doesn't look like I'm a 90-year-old woman. I want to look like a classy business person. And it may come down to just getting, what do you call that? Alterations. Yeah. Alterations.
Yeah, I also wear a lot of chubby shorts and pants. And then I just bought a couple of different Bad Birdies polos and Sunday Swagger.
Because they were on sale.
Yeah, good. That's all golf stuff, though. Levi's jeans.
Well, you and I both wear Lulu shorts.
Okay. I do have Lulu shorts on, and I have Into the AM shorts that I really like too.
I like this Into the AM tee because it's soft.
We're not promoting all that. Just that's what we typically wear.
We just like to wear basic stuff. Yep. I'm late. Thought this was a backyard barbecue. I know
it was.
But if you missed it, yes.
Well, I think we said it already because that was 6:32.
I'm a watch guy, Bill. Let's talk. I'll DM you. You can do that, Mike. If you were in North Carolina, my wife could tell you places to shop. I like North Carolina. Maybe I'll just take a trip. What's up, Cask529? Cheers. Bacon makes most anything next level. I agree. I like it now. Dino ribs are better than brisket.
I don't know.
What's a dino rib?
Beef ribs.
Oh, I like pulled pork better than brisket. There's something about really good pulled pork.
I like pulled pork. I like brisket more, but beef ribs are freaking good. And yeah, because we made them here on the smoker before.
Yeah, they were really good. I just like meat. Like, what can I say? I really like meat. It's the meat shop. I thought that was what Bill called the garage.
Brad's got. Oh yeah.
Funny how Bill's mood changed after
137 proof fixes everything.
Well, honestly, we were just so frustrated because we tried so hard to figure it out, and you were really frustrated because the mics were just not working for you, and I was trying to fix it by putting the boom mic up. We tried everything, so we're gonna have to figure out. We might have to just take this to a road dealer or something.
Or take this camera outside, which we were trying to avoid to do because we don't like to move this camera here.
And it's a pain because you want to make sure
then
it's
you have to change
set the
settings
same. Oh
and
yeah,
everything else, and it's too big of a pain.
We don't want to do that.
And we got to figure out the mics before the Keystone event.
Crap.
We got to figure those out.
We got to call Rode.
Oh, yeah. It's something to deal with later.
What's up, Rance? How you doing, Rance? Cheers to you. What's up? Rich says smoked cream cheese and crackers with some Russell's 10 single barrel or aged. Oh, okay. I am all for that. That sounds delicious. Put some jalapenos on that, and you got me.
Jalapeno business.
Jalapeno business. Bacon, jalapeno, cream cheese, smoked hot dog. I'm in for that. I've seen your Penelope Havana video, but would you say it's as sweet as Eagle Rare or more like a Knob Creek smoked maple?
I would go now. It's Eagle Rare is not sweet. Like, actually, I have Havana here because we brought it to our Havana night event.
I actually haven't tried Havana in a while.
This, to me, is flavored whiskey.
I'm going to try it right now, but it tastes... We haven't had it in a while. I'll just say that.
It's very sweet.
It is.
And I would say it's probably more like smoked maple.
I mean, I haven't had smoked maple, but that is a flavored whiskey. So Knob Creek's smoked maple is a flavored whiskey, which a lot of people love, actually. Put that... You know what would be good is that Knob Creek smoked maple. You marinate your bacon in it.
So how can you say that?
No, marinate your bacon in it. I imagine the flavors would make it really good. Remember when I marinated...
I mean, I like this more than Rio.
Remember when I marinated the bacon in the Buffalo Trace single barrel that I said tastes like apple cinnamon?
Yeah.
It was actually good.
I don't remember. It wasn't memorable, so... It was...
Whoa, baby. Whoa. I didn't mean that in a bad way. That was just... That's sweet.
I still like this more than Rio because I don't like Amarana.
Yeah, it's just very honey forward. It's very, very sweet. Like, this is not Amburana. I can't really taste Amburana.
No, there's not in there.
Oh, it's like...
Rio has Amburana.
Very sweet.
Amburana. Tomato.
We had waitstaff stop us when leaving a simulator bar to see if we made a mistake by not tipping on the simulator.
That's some BS.
What?
I know those simulators are expensive, but they're making their money back.
You don't tip on the simulator. You tip on the service from the waitress.
Correct.
For the food and the drinks. That is absolute BS.
Do you tip when you go to the movie theater?
To see the movie? Yeah, exactly. You don't. You tip on the...
At
Alamo
Draft House, you do because there's servers coming around and they'll bring you drinks and bring you popcorn and food and everything else.
But your ticket is already paid for at that point.
Correct.
So you're only tipping on your service.
You're tipping on your service.
100%.
And they're awesome. We need to book those tickets for the Formula One movie.
Oh, can't wait to see that.
Yeah.
Cannot wait. I love going on movie dates. We only get to go like
Tuesdays. It's like $7.50 for each of us.
They call it the big
show.
The big show. Yeah, it's at Alamo Draft House, and you like get.
They're recliner seats, and
it's so nice. It's so nice.
They just bring everything to you instead of having to go stand in line.
It's crazy to me. Like going to the movies is such an experience.
Granted, the popcorn at I love movie theater popcorn. Theirs isn't that great. Like you go to like an AMC or a place like that, their popcorn's so much better.
But I just really like the snacks that you can get. Like the food,
they have food.
The appetizers and the cocktails are really good.
Yeah, like when we were walking around the mall the other day and we smelled that movie theater popcorn, it's like, where is this coming from? I want it.
Can I have a new glass?
Sure.
Eagle Rare 12 is going to be plentiful. I've had my doubts.
I hope it's a shelfer.
It's going to be a shelfer.
So then it could end up like the old Fitz where it's going to go crazy for the first 6 months of a year and then it'll be around. That's what that fingers crossed. That's what it is.
You know what makes me really sad right now? I just have to point this out. We have been waiting for like 7 months or longer to try the Still Austin Tanager.
Well, we're going to have to wait again.
No, I'm just saying though, thanks to Mike for sending us the sample, but we've been waiting for so long to try this and we had to wait. Like I was so excited to try it tonight.
Well, there's some samples from Bob too.
No, I'm just saying though, the Tanager was one I was like, I can't wait to try. Chip.
Next week. Fingers crossed we can get this mic thing figured out.
We can. How you doing, Chip? Cheers to you. Baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back. I want my baby back. Ribs. Dara, check Ann Taylor when they have spring sale. My girlfriend gets her stuff at great prices and looks great with very simple but gray style, and she gets sample sale invites. Oh, what's my email? My email is theaverageDrinker@gmail.com.
There you go.
But thank you so much. Yeah, Ann Taylor, they do have... we did try to go there. To the little petite section.
No, you went to...
Wasn't it Ann Taylor?
I don't know what the place was.
It might have been.
It was at Park Meadows Mall.
We tried, but they for like this time of year, they had nothing in the petite section.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Thank you so much, TV Yankee fan. That would be awesome. Driving to a music festival in Telluride in a week.
Oh, is that the Telluride Bluegrass? Or is that something else?
No, they have the best music festival.
Yeah, there's a Bluegrass festival there every year.
I would love to go to that, and I would love to camp. I love Telluride.
Telluride's awesome.
Telluride and River.
It's just really far from Denver. There's not a direct route. It's like 60. I used to hunt over near there.
What's the place called? River? No. What am I thinking of?
Couldn't tell you.
The place right next to Telluride. I got to tell you. So
Durango,
No.
Cortez,
No, it's
Rico.
No, it's literally right. It's this small town right next to it. It's got a lot of history.
Starts with an R. It's where is it Grammys are made there?
No, it's I'm gonna tell you guys because this is like my literally favorite place ever to go. Ridgeway.
That's where is it Grammys or something are made? Yeah. Ridgeway.
So there's also a really great place that I love staying there. It's this Indian hotel that has like hot spring pools and everything. Anyway, in Ridgeway. So the reason I love Telluride so much is because one winter I got this. It was like right at the start of winter. I got this wild hair and I just wanted to go, and I had never been, so I went. And I went there, and I went to Telluride for the entire weekend, and then I went to Ridgeway, and I went to Ridgeway, and I sat at this bar, and I had some beers, and I met this older gentleman, and he reminded me he reminded me a lot of my grandpa. But I sat there and I talked with him for like 3 hours, and then the next day I met up with him for breakfast.
No,
this
story's getting weird.
No, but I'm saying like he had a lot of knowledge that I really took a lot of knowledge away from him, but he's like, I'm coming back here for breakfast tomorrow. We can keep carrying on this conversation. And so we did, because he's like, I got to go get my beauty sleep. But great guy, lived there, older man. Anyhow, I just love it out there. It's so beautiful. It's so peaceful. Everybody's so friendly. Stuff is pretty expensive, but like, it's just awesome.
Speaking of beauty sleep, I want to bring up a show we've been watching once you get through the rest of these chats.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh.
And the reason I'm tying that to sleep is you usually watch it and it's like, okay, we need to go to bed and not watch any more episodes. So I'll tie that in here in a second. But
I bet
Jay Huff, yep.
I will never see Havana unless they continue to make it years to come. I think they will.
I think it was a good hit for them. A lot of people like it. Were you just drinking an empty glass?
Yeah.
Okay. I think it's a good hit. A lot of people liked it. I just didn't like it. She didn't like it.
I didn't.
It wasn't our thing.
It's not that I didn't like it. I just think it's a little sweet for me.
They did Rio, and they're on their like third or fourth batch of Rio. So I think they'll continue. I think they'll continue Havana.
I want the cigar blend so bad.
Yeah, I do want to try that one.
This is so good. What is this?
It's Coy Hillish.
That's really good.
Coy Hillish.
Knob Creek smoked maple is good on ice cream.
I do want to try it sometime.
That would be good. Bottle kill tonight on Larceny B523, and Heather is killing a barrel Cigar. Oh man, I haven't had Cigars in forever, but I love Cigars. It literally tastes like yellow sprees. Do you know yellow spree candy? Ask Heather if she thinks it tastes like that. I found E.H. Taylor barrel proof easier in my county than Rio or Havana.
Man, we've never found an E.H. Taylor. I've seen them E.H. Taylor barrel proofs for like 400.
Don't we have them?
No, we do not have barrel proof. We have barrel proof rye.
Rye. Inject a pork butt with some of the Knob Creek maple.
That actually sounds really good.
That does sound good. Literally heat up some real maple syrup and add 2 to 3 tablespoons of bourbon and mix it and add pecan pancakes. Oh. Pecan pancakes. I know. I love those. So actually, in the fall, I really like to have pumpkin spice pancakes. This is so basic of me. With pecan and maple. It's so good.
So, TV and QN. Didn't they? I think they actually announced that Eagle Rare 12 MSRP is $50.
$50. Yeah, no.
It's $10 more than Eagle Rare 10.
Yep. We just saw the press release yesterday. Yep. Sorry, I got it.
But I do believe the MSRP is going to be up at, or secondary is going to be up at that 250-ish, at least for a little while.
I agree.
Uh-oh.
You know when it's coming, it's like, you're like, I can feel this sneeze coming, and then it just goes.
Right. TV show thing that we were just talking about. Or I was.
We're watching The Dumbest Show.
I know a lot of people went crazy for this show. It's just really weird. Severance.
We're watching Severance.
We started watching Severance.
You guys told us to watch Severance, so we started watching it.
And it's one of those where you just continue to watch it because, like, what the heck is going to go on in this thing?
It kind of reminds me of how when Lost went off the rails. Like that last season of Lost.
Yeah, we're like...
The more we were watching it, we're like, what the... But actually,
like
have you...
3 episodes into the second season, I think, of Severance.
Last week, you were out of town for work, like part of the week.
Des Moines.
I was
in Des Moines.
But I watched Sirens, this new show on Netflix, and I was like, what the actual frack? That show was kind of crazy, too. Like...
Oh, man, I love this bottle.
It's so good.
I like this more than the rye. This is my. You like the rye more than this?
Bring me the rye.
I like this more than the rye.
Yeah, Severance. So we've been watching Severance, and it is absolutely nutso. Like it started off kind of normal, but actually it's still weird. The idea of Severance is kind of, in my mind,
it's a weird concept, and how I think it ties in a lot of stuff, and it's just out there off the wall. And like the episode we just finished last night before we went to bed, I was like, oh, this is actually getting really interesting now.
Right.
And like I think it was like the last episode of the first season. It was really crazy. And it's like, but then other episodes, it's like, man, I'm falling asleep. And actually, I did Friday night watching it.
Do you ever think that some of these are like from these crazy lucid dreams that people have? Like they think of it because this, no, I can't tell you how many.
It's called psychedelics.
But I'm telling you though, I have crazy dreams on a normal basis. I'm talking super lucid dreams, like super nuts dreams, where I just like off the wall things. I cannot even tell you. Also, I need to do a new blending thing soon.
Well, that may happen here in a month or two.
That's true. I really need to.
It could also happen this weekend.
I can blend here at home.
It could also happen this weekend.
It could.
Who knows?
Maybe. Just got back. Just back up the truck at $50. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, 100%. I was expecting like that $80 to $90 range myself, and when they released it, it was $50. I'm like, what? $10 more?
It's reasonable, but it's also like not going to happen.
That's what? Not even $5 a year. It's like $4 a year.
No.
Yes.
12, 24, 36, 48. Wait, what?
A 12-year whiskey at typical is $10 a year, so you'd expect $120.
Oh, yeah.
But it's $50 for 12 years, so
it's less than half.
Yes. It's
I get what you're saying.
$4. What was that? 4 or 5, whatever it was.
Less than half. Murderbot is better than Severance. I said what I said.
What is Murderbot on?
Yeah, what is Murderbot? We haven't heard of that. Severance is a great show. I'm a huge fan of Euphoria. Okay, I've heard of Euphoria. Is that on HBO?
Because Zach said that, I have to watch it.
Is it on HBO?
Because Zach said that, I have to watch it.
Excuse me. We go live like this every Monday.
Yep.
We were going to go live outside tonight, but yes, every Monday we go live at.
This was an off the cuff, just because of the issue, is just here just bullshitting people.
Because of the issue.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's still a good stream. Like, I think this is still fun. We get to talk about, I mean, this is what we'd be doing anyway outside, except we'd kind of talk about some of the cigar blends in the whiskey. Anyway, I don't know. Oh, my blend.
Yeah, I do want to watch
my blend. We have that on our list.
Yeah, that's on the list too.
Yeah, for sure.
I want to finish Severance. We also we finished all the FBI's except for Most Wanted, like halfway through all of that. Yeah, there's so many damn shows.
Has anybody else watched Sirens? Anyone? Oh, this is so good.
I'll tell you,
the rye is my jam. Our rye is so good. Oh
my guilty pleasure show that I used to watch a long time ago, and then they just started it. It's a weird show. It's Leverage Redemption.
I don't know what it is.
It's these people that go out and like they're con artists and they steal things and all this other stuff. And
I mean, I would like that.
It's just like it's a random show you don't have to think about and just watch, and it's just entertaining to me.
Well, do you want to know what my guilty pleasures are? My shows.
Farmer Wants a Wife.
No.
Yes.
I mean, that's one, but I'm not talking about that.
Casino games on your phone.
I'm actually not ever watching Farmer Wants a Wife again because it's just all bullshit. It's not even real.
We were at Pours and Pars, and you're trying to watch that while you're getting ready because you had to watch the season finale.
Yeah, well, after I've discovered all these people on TikTok and all the hidden stuff behind it's so stupid. I would never watch The Bachelor because I think Bachelor because I think that stuff is so dumb. Yeah. But my guilty pleasure, my actual guilty pleasure of watching is true crime. And
we both like those.
But I'm obsessed with Dateline. Like, you don't watch Dateline, 48 Hours, 2020. Like, I am obsessed. I have them recording now. And I, like, go back and watch them whenever I'm getting ready in the morning or whatever. Like, when I can't sleep at night, whatever. It just happens. I just picked up the rye. I have 3 bottles of the JD. Both are amazing. Yeah. Nice.
Thank you.
I
assume you're talking about these.
But
Thank you for picking them up.
Thank you. Shrooms, dude.
Yeah.
Don't forget to carry the one.
Mobland, Murderbots on
Murderbots is on
Apple.
Apple.
Okay, so we can watch that too. I want to watch a new golf one with
Swick,
Owen Wilson.
Stick.
Aaron's.
Yes, on Max. So sell me on Sirens. Okay, Sirens is really weird.
Hey, Jude.
Like, it's actually really weird. I still don't know if I get it, and I'm still mad at how it ended. And if there's not a second season of Sirens, I'm not sure if I want to watch it. But like,
you're fine.
Come here. You want
You're fine. Come here. Come on. There you go.
Jade says hello.
She blends in with my shirt.
She likes rice, so I think she'll like this.
Nope.
She's sniffing.
She got her little cover on.
Her poor cut is getting better finally.
Her wound is almost better.
We almost adopted a dog, but we didn't have 20,000 subscribers, so we couldn't adopt it. Bill said no.
Were you done with the Sirens thing?
Let me think of ways to sell you on Sirens. It's just like one of those weird ass shows.
So Aaron, I watched the original one a long time ago, and then this one I've watched the first season, and I've watched a few episodes of the second season. So I still got a little bit. And another one along those lines was Librarians.
I feel like
it had some of the same. It had some of the same actors, and then there was another sci-fi one with the what's Noah something from that show. What was it?
Noah who?
I cannot remember his name. His name's Harry on the new Leverage show. There was a sci-fi one a long time ago that was really good too.
Bye, Roni. Sirens was great. You should definitely watch Mobland. We're definitely going to watch Mobland.
Mobland is on the list.
Hacks Mythic Quest one app. Yeah, okay, I'm curious. What is everyone's like guilty pleasure show that you're like, oh, if anyone knew I watched that, I'd be kind of like embarrassed that I watched that?
Ooh. And/or season 2. I need to do that. I've finished season 1. I haven't watched season 2 because she doesn't like those, so I watch them when I travel.
What do I not like?
That's a Disney Plus Star Wars thing.
Oh, nope.
Yeah, you're not gonna watch
it.
That's why I watched it.
I'm gonna show you guys the dog we almost adopted, but since we didn't have 20,000 subscribers, we didn't get to get it.
White Collar's good, Justin.
I love White Collar. White Collar. Wow, my accent just came out there.
White Collar.
I love White Collar. I got to show you my baby puppy that I almost got to get. His name is Nick. And
that's not that far ago.
Yeah, look, bam.
Oh, those are those bat ears. She wanted to call him Batman.
I wanted to call him Batman. He's so cute. Look. Hold on. This is.
You got to turn your brightness down a lot.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, I'll turn my brightness down. I think this
is a dog we almost adopted this past weekend.
But because we didn't have 20,000 subscribers, Bill said no.
That wasn't it, but.
Oh my God! Look at him. This is Nick. He needs adopted.
That dog was a chunk.
No, he's not chunky. He's thick.
He's thick. Like I picked him up. Like
or
he's
stout.
He's like this
stout.
tall.
What do you call it?
Like this big. He felt like he weighed like 40 pounds.
He's so cute.
He was a stout dog.
We did a meet and greet with him, and he was like, he didn't even care about Jade, and Jade didn't care about him.
They just ignored each other.
And then he ignored us too.
No, he didn't ignore me.
No, he liked you.
Yeah.
He liked you. Yep. It was so cute. Most dogs like me.
But I really want a German Shepherd.
I want a German Shepherd too. I would love to have one. I've never had one. I've only had labs and lab pit mixes. White Collar is so good.
Yeah, White Collar is really good.
I have never seen Banshee.
So, did you guys watch what was it? Harvey Specter thing, Suits. And then did you watch Suits LA?
Suits LA actually got better
I liked Suits LA.
I didn't like it at first.
But I think it got canceled.
Yeah, but I didn't like it at first, but I liked it when it got to the end. I started like getting into it, if that makes sense. Warrior on Max. I've never seen Warrior.
Okay.
Graceland was a good series. Never seen that one.
That.
Nothing.
I like the one with it was Sylvester Stallone. It was the Kings of Tulsa.
Yeah, I really like that show. I really like Landman.
Landman's really good. Yeah, and
got that.
what's the other one
money.
With the girl? Oh, what's her name? She was like the CIA person.
Oh, Lioness.
Lioness, yeah.
Guilty. Any of the Japanese kaiju series? I've never watched any of that stuff. Ted Lasso.
Too much of that. I've seen some.
I would not watch Ted Lasso.
I want to watch.
That's not. I don't like Seinfeld. I don't like I don't Parks and Rec. I don't like that kind of stuff. Like,
I'm trying to move her chair away from here.
No, but I just don't think that I would be into Ted Lasso. I just really don't think so. Stout. Suits. What's stout? I like beer.
Yeah, beer's
Hope
good.
that dog grows into his ears. It's so cute. His ears are so cute. Our dog Magnus has the same white stripe on his chest. Get the puppy. You'll only regret it a little bit, but love it lots more.
Oh, yeah. Blake, go to Blake's. Watch Suits, but not... Man, there was an episode of Suits LA. Watch it. It's funny. What's the guy?
Lewis comes back.
Lewis comes back.
In the tubs.
It's freaking hilarious.
The mud baths.
Yeah. Yeah. Lewis coming back in Suits LA. It's one of the later episodes. Is so damn funny.
Okay, if I could dream up a scenario of Blake meeting Lewis Litt, like Blake and Lewis Litt banter would be the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life. Like I could not handle that. That would be so funny. My bestest boy passed in December. He was 51% German per DNA test. Most amazing best friend. Though when I met his mom, my wife, he became her shadow. I'm so sorry. But also the same thing happened to him. Jade is literally my shadow. She's my best friend. I'm her mom. Yeah. Like when you met me, Jade was yours first, but she became mine. Like, do you agree? To a certain extent. Jade loves both of us, but judgiest look I've ever seen Bill give. Yeah. Which one? All of them. The Office. I hate The Office.
I like The Office.
I think it's the stupidest show.
I like Parks and Rec more than Office, though.
Everybody wants to cancel me now, but The Office is literally, I don't get it. No, don't get it. Original Suits is epic. Suits LA was some bad writing. I agree, Henry.
There's some of the Suits LA that wasn't good, but it's just, I thought it was entertaining. I also can sit there and watch some of the B-list, B-rated movies and TV shows. There's some that I can't, but I liked it.
My wife said the same thing, and then she was hooked after a couple episodes. Give Ted Lasso a shot. I could try.
There you go.
I'll never count anything out anymore because I've learned that sometimes you should expand your horizons and you should get out of your box because it's really fun when you do. Guilty pleasure watching live PD type of reality shows. That's fun.
Watched a handful of those. Is there a? I guess it's not a live thing, but what's the Alaska one they do?
Alaska Rescue or something. No, I know what you're talking about.
It's like the Park Service or something like that going around, and they do all kinds of stuff.
We like that Contraband show.
Oh, Contraband on Monday nights. Yeah, that's really good.
Where they like are at the airport or at the border crossing and they like uncover all these crazy ass ways people like smuggle stuff into the
Contraband's
US.
Really good.
Ted Lasso, 3 episodes. It's nothing like Seinfeld, plus very uplifting. I'm all for the uplifting.
Blake got it. Game Wardens.
Game Wardens.
That's it. Yep.
Yeah. Live PD, yes. Parks and Rec is good. Brooklyn Nine-Nine is better.
I never got into Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Yeah. I've seen a couple episodes of it, just never got into it.
Look, I like anything that has to do with crime or like hospitals or emergency rooms or cops or things like that. Like true crime is my real passion because I have a criminology degree and I'm super interested in crime and how people do the things they do and why their minds do the thing. This is so good. My water.
Yep.
But my true passion is just understanding the why behind stuff. So it's more of I've got to watch and find out.
See, that's how I am. I'm an engineer, so it's just like I want to know the why and how stuff works and why things happen the way they do.
But the weird thing is that
other than that, you don't.
No, but the thing is like you'll say that, but like my mind works like that, but it works in a different way to get to that route. If you understand what I'm saying, like I want to know the why behind things, but I also have to go about it in a different route in my mind, and I'm gonna not say this is why I need to know the why. If that makes sense. Oh yeah, Untold Stories of the ER. That is such a good show.
I've seen that one.
Love that show. I love it. Like the crazier the better. Like that, or like Sex Almost Killed Me. Have you ever watched those shows?
No.
No, they literally like show the ER where like people get like things in like dildos and stuff entrapped in their like rectums and they have to. No, it's crazy.
Gold Rush is another one.
We love Gold Rush.
Gold Rush.
Gold Rush is so
I watched that for so many. Survivor.
So I didn't watch Survivor until like I watched the first season, like the very, very first season. And then when we met, we started watching it together because you had always watched it. But the thing is, I want to compete in Survivor. And you're like, no, do not apply.
Go for it. Go for it.
I would totally do it. Like, I could totally get onto Survivor.
You think you can?
No, I 100% could.
Okay.
But
then apply and figure it out.
I could handle the social part of it. I think the physical part I would do decent at. Like, I wouldn't be the worst. Like, I wouldn't be the bottom level of decency.
What about if you have to swing a golf club to do something?
Well, you don't. I'm getting better. But I do think that I would be a decent Survivor player. I just think strategy would be my weakness because I'm not naive. I'm not naive. I understand, like, how people communicate and things like that, and I get it, and I understand when people are lying. But I also think that there are certain aspects that I wouldn't be good at.
Shaheen was awesome.
Shaheen was amazing.
Mike K knows him.
What? A guy I know is just... Shaheen? Oh my God, Shaheen was awesome. But yeah. I literally think I could do Survivor. I just can't... I might not be the best at strategy, maybe. I don't know. But I might be better than I think. I think it would be really fun to try, maybe. My wife and I love to catch smuggler. Spoiler, every substance turns blue for cocaine. Never once have they tested some... Oh, wow. Criminal psychology. Dara would crush Survivor.
Yeah.
Thank you. I would love to try. Guy knew... Oh, wait. Rick and Morty. I watched that in college. I definitely did on a few nights. Gave up Survivor a few years ago. Too many rule changes, hidden idols. Okay, that's the fun thing. I think I would be the one that's... I might get myself in trouble.
You can't keep a secret. You can't keep a secret
I think on the show, I think on the show, though, I could turn that on.
No, you couldn't.
I think I could.
No, you couldn't.
No, I would love to go show you. I'm applying to Survivor after
Apparently,
this.
we have to do Amazing Race.
So the thing is I am definitely going to apply. One of my friends was in Amazing Race this season. It was Bernie and Kerrigan.
Friends, I always have to clarify that one.
We're Facebook friends. Kerrigan.
Exactly, they're Facebook friends.
So Kerrigan, so Bernie and Kerrigan on this season of The Amazing Race, Kerrigan and I worked together at a rowing studio, and then Kerrigan also did waxing for me and spray tans.
Because you worked with her for a little bit, that makes you friends.
Okay, we worked together and we're Facebook friends, and she waxed me and spray tanned me.
Would that be acquaintances?
Okay, but time out. Does this make us friends if not only did
Do you call her and talk to her? Do you hang out with her?
No.
If you don't call her and talk to her and hang out with her, you're not friends.
Fine, whatever. Fine. Okay, whatever. We are more acquaintances than we are friends, but also we could be friends. So I think that I'd be good at finding the hidden immunity idol, but the problem is I would have to find a way to be sneaky, and
good luck.
I think I could. You know what? You don't believe in me, but that's why I'm going to go and prove you wrong.
I would love to see it.
Go win
that $1 million.
I am going to win Survivor. If you guys are clipping this right now, stop what you're doing.
Go win that $1 million.
Clip this right now. I am going to compete in Survivor, and I am going to win.
Okay.
Or at least be on the final 3. How about that? I'm going to make it to the final 3 of Survivor. Not because I was carried, because I deserve to be there. And fire making challenge? Oh, girl, I got it. I can do that in my sleep.
All right. We're at time now because we started late.
I don't know. I think that we would probably be pretty good at Amazing Race because no, I think
no, I'm laughing at something else.
Because I have really good social and competitive nature, and you have a really smart engineering kind of thought out strategy plan. So I think that we would probably be good.
Yeah.
I don't know. We might be. I'm friends with Peyton Manning. I said hi to him at a bar. Mark the video, 9:10 p.m.
All right. We need to end this, get some food, watch some more Severance.
Yeah, we need food.
Be confused by it.
It is confusing. But seriously, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight after our technical difficulties. Yeah. We definitely plan to do something different. So
hopefully we get this situation with this little thing figured out.
The most interesting part of this is that I have to create a thumbnail that's the same but different for next week. I can't reuse the thumbnail because YouTube won't show anyone, so I have to create a new thumbnail.
Just do the same thing and say, really, we're doing it outside this time.
That would be great. All right, you guys, have a wonderful evening. Have a great week. We'll have more Bourbon and BS on Sunday. Mobland, we will
start soon.
After Severance, for sure. But take care. Have a great week. We will have some updates on some stuff, some barrel picks and things like that next week. So
yeah, we should have more information next week for the barrel pick. Patrons would find it out first, though.
Justin Vandy, you said Dare Outdoors, but guess what? I used to have a page called Midwest Outdoor Life, and that was me, Dare Outdoors, literally. So, all right, take care, guys. Love you, appreciate you, and we'll see you next Monday night live.
Live, she said.
Survivor style. Now, it would be really cool if we created a series called Survivor.
Yeah, which one survives? This one or this one?